Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tadiwa, and in this video I'll be showing you how you create your very first digital product for absolutely free using AI. Okay, with this being said, so firstly, here's what you're going to do. We're actually going to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT that give me a list of 5 unique value zones which are untapped but have a high probability of blowing up if we're solved, and also list them in a category whereby there are actually problems and solutions that can with actually solutions which can be solved in a PDF format, because we're actually selling a digital product here. We don't want the physical thing, we want a digital product. Okay, so after that, ChatGPT is going to start loading and write this big block of text, and you just have to see it. If it came with it, actually going to take a little longer. You need to use the deep research tool on that one, and once you have the topic and problem and the solution which you can actually solve, the next step is creating the product. I highly recommend that you tell, here's the prompt you're actually going to tell ChatGPT. Okay, I choose X topic and I saw it as this and this and this and this. How about you send me as a PDF that we can edit, but send it to me as a canvas. Okay, once it sends you as a canvas, it's going to send you this other document where you actually are able to actively edit it. You edit it actively, like you don't have to write another prompt, like you're actively editing it, and that is going to save you a ton of time. Once that is done, you're editing along the way, and you're also finding like the other way. You're also learning, take note, you're also learning along the way that you are actually building this product, you see. So now that you have the product and you have actually finished editing it and actually making it, now the biggest next problem is going to be how, or rather the website where we're actually going to sell it. So on this one, I highly recommend you go and use Shopify or Gumroad or Etsy or Amazon. You see, Amazon Books or something. But I highly recommend Shopify. You see, I highly recommend Shopify because it's a free website builder for only $1 you get 3 months or something. So now that you have your website created via Shopify, you are going to go and link it. Actually, you're going to install an app which is going to be like a distributor between you and the client. When someone purchases the product, they have to have instant access to the product. Okay, so you're actually going to use that particular app that you're going to use. You can actually find some on the Shopify app store. So actually now that your store and the delivery system is set, you have to set up your payment methods and design your store a little bit. You see, that is optimized for people to get inside. And then here's the part where a lot of people mess up. Okay, you need to create I think if it's not 3 social media pages, right? It might be Instagram, TikTok or YouTube, or Instagram, TikTok and Snapchat and all those other stuff, or platforms. You see, now that you have created your social media platform, make sure that your product, or rather your brand logo, is the same across all of the platforms. And you need to post 3 to 5 times a day for you to actually see people starting to interact with your videos. You see, you are actually trying to look for comments like, oh, this, I wish I knew this sooner, or Ash, this saved my life, or this is actually helpful, or those types of comment. Those people are your queue. And once you have your audience and the warm leads, which you're actually going to get in the comment sections, or you can actually just check out your competition, what they are doing. They are actually posting videos and they are linking like their caption. Check out their script, check out their captions, check out everything that they're doing that you can actually do better than them. Okay, now since you are doing a unique value zone product, like you are actually in that untapped area, you see, in that particular area, that's where you specifically, out of all of the other people. It's like trying to swim in a sea full of sharks. You see, the sea is already red, it's already flooded. You can't go for the other, like for the topic which is flooded. That's why I said you need to go and find a unique solution. Make sure that is the most important part in everything. Make sure you prompt ChatGPT to give you a list of at least 5 or 3 or 10 or 15 or 20 unique values ones where you can actually choose from, and you have a lot of flexibility based on of your niche. Okay, so after it sends you that, you then have this, like, instead of now having to swim in a sea full of sharks and it's actually a red sea, so you are now having like this whole blue ocean, and you're like there's little to zero competition, but there's still demand of the product. This is like selling a 30-day course on how to lose fat for a particular type of people. Let's say you are selling like that course which I just mentioned of a fitness course where you are losing weight or 100 pounds in 30 days with this guaranteed strategy. And I'm actually going to target people who actually are not happy with the type of body they are, and they wish they can actually change it. And let me tell you this, a lot of people are actually out there looking for ways, and they are paying thousands and even thousands of dollars for a course which actually doesn't work. Okay, and I'm actually not about that. I'm actually going to be very transparent with you and show you how we can actually do this, okay, on my other videos. Okay, so now that you have an audience where you can sell to and a product that is created, here's how you're actually going to do this. You're actually going to use platforms like the delivery system. You can use WAP. You see, WAP is actually a very great platform for you to sell your digital product. Like when someone pays, like it instantly delivers to them. They have like instant access to your, maybe let's say, is it a Google Drive or something. Now that you have said that, and you have your audience, the fat people who are unhappy with their bodies and are willing to do anything to change, now you need to write a particular script or a product description that is going to resonate with them. Like when they read the product description or the product caption, it has to feel like, oh man, these guys are talking to me. You see, once they feel that way, we have won, because now they're invested into getting the product. You see, now that they're invested in getting the product, that's when they feel like, oh, I wish I can get this as soon as possible. And one keynote, make sure that your checkout process is as seamless as humanly possible, because we don't need that friction that is actually going to stop the product, the customer from paying. Like you need them to make the purchase as soon as possible. You see, we don't want the friction to stop them from actually completing the purchase. So that's why I recommend WAP from this. And please note that I'm not doing like any paid sponsorships or something. I'm just a regular user of the WAP platform and all that stuff. Okay, so with this just being said, it's up to the marketing now. Now when you're marketing, you're going to go on Instagram and link your WAP account or your WAP onto the Instagram bio, and then you're actually going to start like recording videos and talking about the product and talking about how it solves the people's problem, that particular audience's problem. And once you optimize the algorithm to take you to those types of people, that's how you are actually going to have a lot of people, okay, who actually are going to be considering to get the product. I mean like it's quite obvious. You advertise it and people interact with the product, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. You see, that's the key part. And once you have actually started to do, you can actually market your product, like paid ads or do user generated content on UGC content, just going on Instagram and typing UGC content creator. And then you get a list of these guys and you can talk to them about your digital price digitally, so they don't have to like you see, like have the physical product in with them, right? So here's how it works. It's actually going to be like this. So now that you have the product and your ads, it's time for the sales to roll in. Once you have the sales, there we go. It's simple, but it's not easy. But if you are dedicated to get this, stick around, because I'm actually going to break this down in a simpler format where you can actually follow through step by step. You see, you can actually follow through literally step by step, and I'm going to do a dedicated video after maybe this one, so that we can actually show you how you create your first unique value zones and actually not pay even a single cent for a course, bro. I mean, like, that's BS. You see, we don't want to pay you. You actually have to pay a little, but we don't like those guys. You see, I will actually show you that it's actually possible to create a digital product and actually make a lot of sales and a shit ton of money from zero. You see, so with that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and comment in the comment section, and also don't forget to leave a subscription. Hit the subscribe button, and it actually helps the channel very well to reach much more people out there on YouTube. And with that being said, see you on the next video, and click on this video actually, so that you can actually see how I built my first digital product step by step. Peace.